So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different and show a tank that isn't going the way I'd hoped it would. It's 20 long, that's out in our dining room. This is the tank we keep my wife's African dwarf frogs in. Late last year, the tank was starting to fail. I knew the soil was pretty much close to being used up. We did everything we could to try and limp the tank along for a while. I've been working pretty steady, so I don't really have a lot of free time. Didn't have a lot of free time to redo it. Finally got around to it Christmas morning. Tore the whole tank down, put in fresh soil, cleaned up all the plants, put all the crypts back in, put sword plants back in, and away we went. Looked like it was going to do all right, but I didn't plant this tank as heavily as I normally do. I didn't use any stem plants when I set it up. It was all crypts other than the two swords. The old setup, it was planted front to back. My wife wanted me to leave the middle open, the middle front area open, so that she could see the frogs more. So it went that way. So basically I changed the way I usually set up these tanks. And made a slight error in my predictions for how things were going to go. And they haven't gone very well. This tank has been just a constant struggle for almost the last 2 months. I've got multiple types of algae that are continuously growing. We've been making progress. Slowly we're getting it under control. It's not something that's going to happen overnight. We still got a long ways to go. Get the tank straightened out. But we'll keep picking away at it. Eventually it is going to get there. It's just not going to get there easily. So, as you can see, the sponges are just covered in algae. Been alternating every other week, taking one out, cleaning the outside of the sponge, put it back in. Following week I'll take the other one out, clean the outside of it again. A lot of the plants in here have multiple types of algae growing on them. Been trimming the leaves, trimming the plants back as much as we can, removing any really stubborn algae that way. This piece of wood grew a nice layer of fuzzy algae that I was really thinking about keeping because it did look very nice, and all of a sudden cyanobacteria set in on that, so we had to scrub most of it off. Made a lot of progress with the crypts. Some of the bigger, older crypts. Got them on both sides, pretty heavily planted in the corners. Got them cleaned up. The algae seems to be stopped there, but time will tell how much progress we made. Recently we did decide to add some stem plants. Decided to use Hygrophila rosanervis, since it's a plant that, for a Hygrophila, it can be kept fairly small by trimming. So if we decide to leave it, it's going to be pretty easy to keep it managed. But just wanted to give a quick look at this tank, and I want to kind of record its progress. Like I said, this is a little over 2 months since I planted it, since I redid it. So I'm hoping in a couple of months from now I can go back and take a look at this video and smile. But time will tell. But it's time to feed the fish and feed the frogs and get started with cleaning, with doing some more work on this tank, cleaning it up a bit. I'll try and get another video out this weekend, show another tank that's gotten an overhaul recently. But for now, thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend.